Hey hunters, Marneus here. In today's video, we're taking on an 8-star, 5-strength Tempered Lagiacrus using a viewer-requested loadout. The request was to run full Zoshia armor with Uthduna gloves. After testing it out, I made a few tweaks for better performance. I decided to drop peak performance. It's not a skill I'd personally bring into a Lagiacrus hunt since it's tough to keep your health at full against him. Instead, I've prioritized Evade Extender. It's absolutely essential for dealing with Lagiacrus's wide-reaching thunder attacks. You can find the full updated build at the end of the video. Also, in this video, I'll be going over some of the decisions I made during the hunt. What went right, what could have been better, since I know some of you really enjoyed that breakdown style. As always, feel free to drop your feedback in the comments. I'm always looking to improve the content and your input helps a lot. By the way, if you prefer a clean hunt without commentary, I've uploaded the no commentary version separately. You can check that out on the channel too. Quick announcement before we start. I've set up a Discord server and a squad for the channel. If you want to chat Gunlance builds, theorycraft armor, or hop into hunts, come join. It's open to all hunters, whether you're here for challenge clears or just casual fun. The server's still new and I'm new to managing it, so bear with me as I make changes over time. Links in the description, hope to see you there. All right, so jumping into the hunt. As you can see, this is actually an 8-star 5-strength Lagiacrus, so it's no joke. Also, quick tip. Did you know you can choose which camp to start at before the hunt? I think a lot of people, myself included, completely missed that at first. Anyway, we landed right on top of Lagiacrus, so we're just gonna make our way over to the big crocodile and get things rolling. I definitely should have gone for a sneak attack here. Lagiacrus was clearly distracted, probably attacking something else. But nope, I just went straight in for damage. Yikes. Missed opportunity right there. But hey, that gave me a huge window to pull off a full Wormstake full blast and a double Wyvern fire. Big damage right off the bat, can't complain about that. Ever since Title Update 2 brought Lagiacrus and Steve into Monster Hunter Wilds, I've been feeling like Wormstake full blast is a bit too committed to pull off reliably, especially in tempered 5-strength hunts. Not sure if any of you feel the same way. I've always been a big fan of the burst fire playstyle, which is why you'll see me use it a lot here. Of course, I'll still go for Wormstake full blast when there's a solid opening, like when the monster's down or stunned, but burst fire is something I default to a lot of the times. Perfect Guard is also something you really want to master as a Gunlance user. It lets you flow straight into an overhead smash into burst fire, all in one quick combo. And the best part? That burst fire gets a nice boost from offensive guard since you just perfect guarded the monster's attack. I think I was still in my recovery animation here, or maybe I just got clipped because Lagiacrus's hitbox tagged me from behind. Just a heads up, even if you're guarding, monsters can still hit you from behind or at awkward angles. So positioning really matters, especially with bigger monsters like this. Also, Evade Extender is such a useful skill. Honestly, I'd go as far as to call it core for Gunlance. You've probably noticed me mentioning it in the subtitles a few times. With just one hop using Evade Extender, you can usually get out of harm's way safely and be right back in position to guard or Wyvern fire. You saw me Wyvern fire right after Lagiacrus's first bite attack while it was still mid-animation. This one felt a bit off because normally I can start punishing Lagiacrus after blocking the bite attack. Not sure if that was a weird timing thing or a hitbox quirk. Let me know if you've had the same experience. I saw the tempered wound and immediately went for the focus strike, and yep, missed it. Typical of me, I know. Luckily, I managed to hop out of the way just in time and still got the wound right after. If I had lingered even a little longer, Lagiacrus would have definitely caught me there. Another tempered wound pops up, and this time it's definitely within range. I go for it right away, no hesitation. I think I definitely could have gone for a Wormstake full blast here. The idle window was pretty long and Lagiacrus was just standing there. But hey, I guess it turned into a nice showcase of the burst fire loop instead. If you're not sure how to do it, after your burst fire, just do a hop, then press your shell button once to reload all your shells. From there, go straight into overhead smash and repeat the burst fire, and that's the loop. I probably should have waited to see if Lagiacrus was actually moving to the right before dropping the rocks. Bit too hasty there, dropped them without confirming. Dumbass. I'm actually a huge fan of this area. It's like a giant swimming pool with a massive pile of rocks just waiting to come crashing down. Weirdly calming, honestly. Scenic. In a Monster Hunter kind of way. I probably could have waited for Lagiacrus to move to the center of the swimming pool instead of going in guns blazing right at the entrance. Might have saved a bit of time. But hey, it's not a speedrun, so whatevs. And now I'm just standing here, waiting for Lagiacrus to make his way over, wasting time, and a luring pod for that matter. By the way, the wave crash from the rock drop can actually help trigger Counter-Strike here. So if you're looking for a quick way to activate it, that's a neat little trick to keep in mind. I used a luring pod here because Lagiacrus is heading back to his nest where that scripted underwater combat is about to happen. In hindsight, I probably should have brought materials to craft more luring pods, could have kept him here longer and avoided all that underwater nonsense, since that part tends to drag out a bit. I'm out of luring pods, so I've got no choice but to follow Lagiacrus all the way back to his nest for that underwater fight everyone's been hyping up. If only someone didn't drop the rocks earlier, I could have gotten way more damage in on Lagiacrus right now. Dumbass. I was trying something new here, placing the bombs where Lagiacrus would pop up after the underwater phase, but looking back, I probably should have waited until it actually went underwater to place them. There's a chance Lagiacrus could set them off early with its thunder snout, which kind of defeats the whole plan. Here starts the underwater fight. Honestly, after going through it, I don't find it all that exciting. I like the concept for sure, but the execution of underwater combat feels a bit disappointing, at least in my opinion. You'll want to deal as much damage as possible to Lagiacrus here, whether it's by dropping the rocks, there are 2 of them, using piercing pods which you can get underwater, or going for slinger grabs to land mounting attacks. If you can, try to slinger grab onto a red glowing body part or a wounded spot for a focus strike. It deals solid damage and helps end the underwater phase faster. It's basically rinse and repeat until you trigger the finisher animation. And don't forget, you can heal underwater. Just make sure not to evade while doing it, or you'll interrupt the healing process. finally out of the water. Next time, I'll probably place the bombs closer to the edge. Not entirely sure if Lagiacrus' surfacing animation triggers them or not. Something to test out. Well, at least Lagiacrus didn't hit me, just managed to hit himself instead. I'll take it. Give me your wound! Give me your wound! Thank you. And that's it for this hunt. Thanks for sticking around. If you enjoyed the video, consider dropping a like, subscribing, and maybe even hitting that bell icon so you don't miss the next build, hunt, or Gunlance deep dive. And hey, don't forget to join the Discord if you want to chat, theorycraft, or squad up for some wild hunts. Until next time, keep your shells loaded and your guard tight. I'm Marneus. Catch you in the next one, hunters.